So I'm here with Lucie Sue. How are you doing today?
I'm sick, but I decided to do everything I could to be with you here now. So I took a lot of medicine, I slept just before, and now I'm super cool and on shape for you.
Oh my goodness, I'm so
But a
sorry to
pity.
hear that.
I want you to feel pity for me.
Um,
No, it's
so
okay.
hopefully you get well soon. Your album Battlestation is almost to be released. So working on the album, was there an approach, an instrument or a technique that you've never tried before?
Yes, there is actually an instrument that I played, which is totally new, is a sitar. You know, it's an Indian instrument. I put this one in the last song called Counterclockwise, and yes, it's the a new instrument that I discovered for this album. It was very cool.
Wow, and I guess that is not very easy to play.
It's more difficult to put it on tune because the tune is always changing and it's a pain in the ass. It's so difficult to handle it, but it sounds so cool. So once you put it on tune, you have to record it immediately, otherwise it's gonna change. And it's misery, but it was really cool, and the result is cool as well.
I can't wait for everyone also to listen to the album because obviously I've listened it because I had a preview, but for all the people that haven't yet, that of course we'll have to wait a little bit more.
2 days, I can't wait. That's why maybe I'm sick because I know that it's coming now. So that's why my body say, "Wow, wait a sec, you're not ready." I don't know.
Hopefully you will get better soon because I mean it's a bit of pain in the ass to be sick when it's release date. So
Exactly, but it's funny.
is there like a collaborator or a member of the band of your team that sort of like pushed you in a direction that you didn't expect working on Battlestation? Or that said, hey, let's try this, and you did it, and it was amazing?
I did it all by myself. I wrote the lyrics and the music. But sometimes I wasn't sure on certain parts of a track. And for example, my drummer sent me an example. Maybe you should turn it this way. And yes, but honestly, 99% of the album I did it really by myself. And of course, when I send the song to my team, to my band, they adapted in their way. So, for instance, the drummer did a better part that I wrote because he's an amazing drummer and I'm not an amazing drummer. And the same for the guitarist, he did an amazing solo that I couldn't write by myself. And when I did the collaboration with Satchel from Steel Panther, same, he wrote his own part. So that's it. But for all the rest, I did everything by myself, but I'm open and I listen to what people say sometimes.
Can you share with us something that you learned about yourself while making Battle Station?
Yes, I learned that it's better when you do it simple because for the first album I wrote long songs with a tons of notes and mixing things, and for this album I said to myself you have to do it in a simple way, less instrument, less notes, less things going everywhere, and I think that it sounds more direct and more like a punch in your face.
That comes from experience. So
Because for the first album I didn't really experience the stage, so when I wrote the second album I knew that I have to do it more simple because on stage you cannot reproduce everything. And I'm not a big fan of the bands who put additional music, like tracks. I don't know how you call that in
backing
a
tracks?
yeah, backing tracks, They play, but they put additional lines. And I don't like that because I think it's not true. I prefer like, for instance, when Nirvana used to play, they didn't put additional tracks. They play what they play with their instruments. So I decided to write songs that can be played easily on stage without cheating.
I agree 100%.
Thank you.
Do you think that the artistic life is a lonely life?
Yes, you are totally true. Yes, yes, you're right. Honestly, yes, because it's a lot of work and it's also my own project, so I put all my money on it, all my energy, and sometimes I feel really lonely. because I would like people to help me, not only with money, but help me with doing things and give me ideas. And sometimes I feel alone, yes. And it's very hard also to find moments to go out and meet boyfriend and stuff like that. But it's okay because I know that now very soon we're gonna tour and we're gonna share more with the crowd and share more with everybody. So I can't wait to go on tour and meet people because I really need this interaction between the stage and the audience and between just humans.
I think that maybe one of the greatest reward for an artist is to have like the audience and feel the love that the live
Yeah,
shows give.
I understand now why James Hetfield and all these guys, they are always down, they are always in depression because when you have so much love when you play, you receive so much energy, and it's like drug. And when you end a concert, the day after is always like a descent, exactly with drugs. I didn't have I one time I had a cocaine just to try, and the day after I felt totally down. And it's exactly the same with when you play. You play, you have so much energy, and then the day after you are so down. And it's something that I really don't like. So I wish to play every day, to receive love and energy every day.
And for the fans, it's the same because also after a show, I'm like so sad. I was like, oh no, why was this over so
But,
quickly? I want
but
another concert.
yeah, yeah, same for me. Yes.
Yeah. So speaking of live shows, do you have any rituals before going on stage?
Oh, yeah, we hug each other. I know that my guitarist Enzo always wears the same socks and the same underwear. Yeah, because he's super superstitious. But no, no, not any ritual. We try not to be drunk, so we don't drink alcohol. But yes, we hug each other and we just ask ourselves to enjoy every minute of the show. That's it. Not exciting, huh? No, we are not killing goats and stuff like that. No, it's just very easy.
But please don't kill the goats.
No sacrifice before entering the stage.
You played Hellfest as a festival, but did you also like go to festivals as like audience?
Of course, I go to festivals, I go to concerts all the time because my band is new. So until now, I was in the audience just like everybody, like everyone. So yes, I spend hours and hours in concerts and festivals just like visitor, and it's always so cool and so inspiring, and I love to go to concerts. And Hellfest, I used to go there for 10 years, and for the first time now I was on stage and playing for the first time. They were the audience and I was on stage, and it was wow, it was so cool.
I can't even imagine how it was for you to be like French and playing at the hugest festival there is. Like there must have been something absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and for the first time when I play on stage, I always know people, so I know that they know my song and they sing my song. But for the first time, I saw people that I didn't know who knew my song, so it was like, yeah, it was so cool. And I hope that it's just the beginning, and that the more it goes, the more people will know my song, and it will be so cool. I can't wait.
I am sure it will be like that. I am
Thank
100% certain.
thank you so
Um,
much.
have you ever dealt with performance anxiety?
Oh yes, every time before going on stage, we're like pissing on us, and we always do the how we call it in French, le pipi de la peur. It means the we how, when you pee and you get scared, it's
Okay.
well, it's a stupid name. So yes, we always experience fear before going on stage because we always like will I sing well? Will everything go well? And we always want to do the best. So of course we always have a fear before entering the stage. But I hope that the more it goes, the less we will experience it. But I play music since I'm a kid because I used to play cello at the conservatory. I used to do a lot of concerts concerts when I was a kid, but every time everybody's experienced this fear, and I think that it's a good fear. And if you, the only time I didn't experience a fear, I played like shit. And this is something that everybody says that if you don't feel the fear, you're not going to play well. So it's a good thing to have fear because it helps you to focus and to give the best.
I was wondering, has your family listened to like maybe your debut album or more recent singles? And maybe you can share with us what their reaction was to your
Oh,
music?
yeah. My kids, they love it, but they are more into rap and the new music, modern music. But they are supporting me, and they, yes, they listen to it and they love it. They support me. And my parents, yes, they're super proud of me. And my brother worked with me because he recorded the album, my little brother. And yes, he loves it. And all my sisters, I have a big family, but they are all musicians and they are all super supportive. And we are loving each other so much. So, of course, we are supporting each other. And they love it and they help me a lot as well. So I'm very lucky with it. Yeah.
That's really cool if you have like family that knows how much sacrifice goes into making art and making music.
And you know what? My mother was telling my kids, you should let your mother working. And they say, it's not work, it's music. And she said, what? Of course it's work. It's not because she's not earning money that it's not work and you have to let her work. And soon she will earn a lot of money. So yes, and it's funny because my parents, they listen only exclusively to classical music. But they are very supportive. They really love what I do, and it's very funny.
Are there any sports that you like to follow or watch?
I try to do sports like twice a week because I have to maintain that soft body and everything. But and I have to work my heart because I have to perform on stage and have a good health. But sports, I'm thinking, yes, of course, I love snowboard. Allez, snowboarding. Snowboarding is a cool sport. And skateboarding as well, but I don't skateboard, but yes. And you know what? Well, a long time ago, I used to have a magazine for women, and it was a board sports magazine. So it was about skateboarding, surf, and snowboarding. So I used to handle this magazine, yeah. So yes, long time ago, I was a lot into board sports, but now it's I don't have time to do sports, so I just do it for my health, and the rest I spend all the time doing music.
Is there maybe like a TV show or a movie that you're watching at the moment that you can recommend?
Same. I used to watch a lot of TV, a lot. But for the moment, I don't have time. But the last TV show that we watched with my kids, I shouldn't say that because it's a trash TV show. It's The Boys. It's about superheroes who rule the world, but they are like shitty guys and they all have super bad habits, but it's so cool, so funny. And for the moment, I would like, and you know what? I'm with my parents and my family now because it's holidays, and tonight I would like to see The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. You know that one?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I watched this movie like I don't know, like 15 years ago, and I said to my brother last time, like 1 week ago, I want to watch this movie, and I saw that 2 days ago the guy died, and I was so sad. Yes, and I want to watch this movie again. But yes, I have a lot of iconic movies that I love, like Back to the Futures and Willow, Indiana Jones, and all this, and a lot of movies with Will Ferrell. I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell. I have a tattoo of him, which is a super bad tattoo, but it's the tattoo. I love all his movies. I'm a big fan of Will Ferrell movies.
He's so talented and amazing. So, I mean,
Everything he's doing is so funny, and oh, yes, I love him so much.
so do you think it's harder for women to be in the rock and metal industry?
Yes and no, because yes, because we still have a lot of work to do. When I see the stage, for example, for the Birmingham farewell to Ozzy Osbourne, it was only two women on stage, the girl who sang with Gojira and the girl from Storm, and the rest was only men. So, of course, there is a lot of work to do. But in the same time, as we are, everybody's talking about it. I think that it's helping me to be heard because a lot of media and a lot of festivals want more women on stage, and so it's a good thing for me. But the battle is not won, and we still have to work hard to be heard and to be, yes, to be heard. Exactly. That's the good word.
Absolutely great. It's still a long way for equality. We do not want more. We just want equal things.
Exactly, because I have a lot of friends who say, "Yeah, no more men," and I was like, "No, I don't want to have a 100% band made of women." And my band is two women and two men, and I'm for equality. I don't want anyone to be stronger than the others. I don't care. No, I'm for equality. I just want, yes, equality. When people ask me which band I was listening to when I was a teenager, of course, it was only males band. So yes, we had L7, we had Hole, and we still have also a lot of band like PG Harvey and John Jett and but Blondie, but at that time they were like 5% of the whole scene, and maybe less, maybe 2% of the whole scene. So of course, my inspiration is made of masculine band. But I hope that it's going to change and that now the teenagers of nowadays will listen more to women's band.
Hopefully, the situation will improve for everyone.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but returning to your you like Will Ferrell. I think that he was also like in the TV show The Office. Did you see that
I saw only few how do you say episodes,
episodes? Yeah.
but like one or two, and that's it. But I really want to watch more because every time I see extracts of the episodes, I always laugh, but I don't have time. So maybe when I will be on tour in the bus, I will watch,
Yeah.
yeah, the whole.
So I wanted to play a little game with you, if that's all right.
Yeah.
So if you could meet a fictional character in real life and spend one day with them, who would this character be?
Yes, yes, it's a very good question, but I will need time to answer to
Yeah, of
it.
course, no rush. Can be from movies, from TV shows, from books, from animes, from video games, anything.
The Big Lebowski. Why not? Oh, Mad Martigan. Mad Martigan, from Willow.
Okay. Yeah,
In the TV show Willow, the with the dwarf, you have Mad Martigan and his sword. He's so cool. I would love to meet Mad Martigan. Yes. Do you know who I'm talking about?
yeah.
I love him.
So, Lucy, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview with me. Is
Thank
there anything else that you want to add to our viewers and our readers?
I always add this, but it's very important, is that don't stop believing. You always, I'm 47 years old now, and I just start this new journey now. So it's not a question of age. It's not a question of being a woman or a man. It's not a question of being too old or too young, or a question of being married or divorced, or it's not the fault of someone else. If you want to do something, you just have to do it. And only believe in yourself and go for it. And then don't find any excuses because you cannot do it. You can do anything you want, just do it.
That is some very good advice.
Yes, because it's really what I experienced in my life. And I was always sad because I didn't do what I really wanted to do. And when I turned 40, I said to myself, okay, nobody will do it for you, so you have to do it for yourself. And so now I did everything I could to make it happen, and it's happening. And I see so many people who said, you are so inspiring, and I want to be like you. But okay, guys, go for it. You are the only person who can change your life.